A turnpike plan to bypass the Allegheny Mountain Tunnel is facing pushback in Somerset County. Pennsylvania sues AI chatbot as state lawmakers push tighter regulations. This and more in the Week in Focus for the Pennsylvania Capital Star. First up, a Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission plan to reroute the highway around the Allegheny Mountain Tunnel by blasting a massive cut through the mountain is facing backlash from Somerset County leaders who say it would scar pristine land. Officials argue the aging tunnel, which carries I-70 and I-76 through it, is too costly to maintain, and that a new route through the mountain is the safest, most practical fix. After 30 years of study, the commission says rerouting the highway would cost more than $300 million, which is still far cheaper than expanding the aging tunnel. They add that the realignment would create a safer, more reliable 7-lane highway and argue that calls for a third tunnel overlook risks to drivers, first responders, and workers. Now, opponents say the commission should fix the current tunnel and add a third tube, and are urging Governor Josh Shapiro to pump the brakes on a plan they say would harm the region's environment and communities. They warn that moving 12 million cubic yards would carve a permanent scar through Allegheny Mountain, devastating habitat, wildlife, and water quality. Next up, the Shapiro administration is suing Character.ai to block bots from posing as licensed professionals and giving medical advice. Governor Josh Shapiro says Pennsylvanians deserve to know who or what they're interacting with online, especially about their health. A Pennsylvania Department of State employee reportedly interacted with an AI bot named Emily that claimed to be a licensed psychiatrist and even generated a fake Pennsylvania license number. Character.ai says its characters are fictional and for entertainment only, with disclaimers warning users not to treat them as real professionals or rely on them for advice. But Pennsylvania is not the first to sue Character.ai. Kentucky filed a similar case in January, alleging the company's chatbots prey on children and encourage self-harm. Pennsylvania Attorney General Dave Sunday and 40 other attorneys general also warned AI firms about sycophantic and delusional bots linked to grooming, manipulation, and illegal activity. Want to support Pennsylvania Capital Star? Sign up for our newsletter, share this post, or become a donor to back independent journalism in the Commonwealth. And finally, for the first time in 4 years, PJM Interconnection is reviewing proposals to add new power sources to the regional grid it manages across Pennsylvania and a dozen other states. The pipeline includes more than 800 products, from natural gas to wind, solar, and batteries, and even a proposed fusion plant in Virginia, as officials warn rising data center demand is pushing electricity prices higher. Now, PJM says the surge, including early nuclear and fusion proposals, is encouraging, but not all projects will move forward, and details remain confidential until applications are formally accepted. I'm Natalie Bencevanga, and this was your Week in Focus.